An area emerging within the application of artificial intelligence, AI, is in assuring the management and performance of AI to deliver the required outcomes, from regulatory fines for mortgage approval based on AI decisions, to legal cases created using AI being legally incorrect and discarded by judges, to code being created by AI without testing going into production, to diversity imaging and language translation outcomes from AI. We already see gaps in what AI can do and the exposure of business. The role of benchmark testing in data, algorithms, AI types, and AI outcomes assurance is considered along with the business opportunities. Let's get into it. In this ad hoc series, we selectively reflect on business aspects of trends in technology. The intent is to look at emerging opportunities stemming from technology changes, but from a business perspective. Beyond any initial laughter and skepticism inherent with any level of crystal ball gazing, a question resonating may be along the lines of, why is this series different to all of the other commentary and analysis seen? Simple. It is not about commentary and analysis. The series is about taking proven business practicalities and pragmatics with what is occurring on the ground and taking a moment to reflect on what we are experiencing. For the skeptical, we talk about trends and impacts we experience in business. Though we may not know how the trends will pan out, these trends are occurring now with inherent opportunities. We are not about hype, and we have no backing or vested interest to support us. Above all, we are trying to help others through the sharing of skills and expertise to assist with business preparation for transformation around technology. In this session, we look at the opportunities and related issues to benchmark testing in assuring the use and application of artificial intelligence, AI. Addressing the performance of AI. From the emerging automation of knowledge worker services through to medical scans, or the AI currently embedded in facial recognition, to traffic light sequencing or our mobile devices, being able to monitor, address, and respond to the performance of AI is becoming increasingly important. There is a certain degree of truth to the comment about the hot jobs being data analysts and AI coders, with the emerging jobs being the lawyers following them to prosecute and protect them. The lawyer will need the evidence from benchmark testing. As business makes increasing use of AI and becomes more dependent upon AI, the risk profile of a business changes. Aspects like increased vendor dependency occurs, as well as the risk from derived and blended data products, to being able to remediate automated operations. Assuring the performance of AI is required and will require benchmark testing to know that the AI is responding in the correct way with the necessary performance and outcomes. The benchmark testing is needed to address the performance and management of the data provided for use by the AI. A link for more details is included in the comments below. The management of the algorithms in performance, including the correct learning and ongoing learning for required business outcomes. Oversight of the integration of the different types of AI working together for outcomes, whether used in machine-to-machine services or directly for customer serving. The overall assurance of AI-derived outcomes. Beyond the testing at a given instant, it is the ongoing performance management as well as the handling of errors and exceptions on a risk-based approach that is of value to a business. Application of benchmark testing. Before exploring benchmark testing further, a quick look at some applications of benchmark testing is noted. Servicing customers. Benchmark testing is set to play varying roles in service assurance, the certification and branding of products as being benchmarked, whether internal or external accreditation and certification, is likely to emerge within branding and marketing for customer protection and quality marking. Benchmark testing is also likely to play a role when intervention is required or remediation becomes necessary in the provision of services. Regulatory. Benchmark testing is likely to emerge within the regulatory and compliance frameworks, whether it is in consumer safety or management of financial crime. Governments are likely to have the need for accreditation and certification in the use of benchmark testing alongside AI in those using AI and in the training for the application of AI. Sustaining business. Whether the impact is direct or indirect on business, benchmark testing and the related audit trails are set to be part of legal cases, whether defending or prosecuting. Benchmark testing becomes part of business continuity and resilience. Benchmark testing can become the subject of fines and penalties and in related agreements. This is just a limited selection of areas impacted directly or indirectly by the emerging benchmark testing. What is clear, though, is the role of benchmark testing within the implementation of artificial intelligence. Realizing benchmark testing using a unified approach. Just as AI is emerging and developing, so is benchmark testing with the required governance, regulatory, operations, people, processes, data, and technology. Benchmark testing is currently in its early days, and its maturity into a commercial service is set to evolve alongside artificial intelligence. The development and ongoing use of benchmark testing requires an integrated approach across government, education, and industry. The legal industry is also set for a lead role within benchmark testing. Government. From recognizing the need for benchmark testing to legislation to regulatory and compliance requirements, government is set to have a key role. Aspects like consumer protection, management of AI in financial services, national defense and security issues are also to be drivers of benchmark testing, as well as the users and beneficiaries of benchmark testing. Government procurement policy is also of education, from research into the design, development, testing, management, operation, consumption, and assurance of benchmark testing, through the teaching and instruction, through to advisory. Education is a critical player in benchmark testing. The role of accreditation and certification for the use and application of benchmark testing is also required. The use of benchmark testing is across schools, trades, and universities. The emergence of bureau models across industry sectors for skilling and training is also for consideration. Links are in the details below. Legal. It is often the legal pressure which brings reforms and drives the application of new services. Other aspects of benchmark testing include resolution of the ownership of AI outcomes and responsibilities, the use of damages and fines within the application of AI and the AI within benchmark testing, the role within the legislation developed around benchmark testing and AI. Data governance legislation is set to impact the benchmark testing. Beyond the development of benchmark testing is the commercialization of the service in its many related components, products and services. Business opportunity around benchmark testing. A range of business opportunities around benchmark testing exist across the value stack, from the provision of audit and assurance services to the advisory on embedding, through consulting on performance to the design of benchmark testing and the operations and service models. The expected financial returns or the use of benchmark testing as an insurance policy are all part of the business opportunities and openings. The integration and application of benchmark testing is across the logistics chain is an emerging opportunity. Further details are provided in the links below. Benchmark testing is emerging alongside that of AI. Getting benchmark testing realized will require an integrated approach across business, education and government. The familiar sovereign risk, defense and security, as well as consumer safeguards and assuring infrastructure services like financial are part of the mix. The role of legal services is also of impact. Benchmark testing provides a value stack of opportunities for business, as well as providing protection to business around AI. Hope this session has provided some thinking around business opportunities, investments, and opportunities for business transformation. Thank you for your time. Please share with others. Feel free to subscribe and add your comments.